realized in myself, and this is probably true for so many other people as well, that I wasn't being driven to succeed by just my desire to win. It was also accompanied by a fear of failure. And on the surface level, that sounds like a good thing. You know, you're afraid of being a loser, but in the Bible it says, "Do not be afraid." That's the most common verse in the Bible, and it's for a reason. And I realized that I was afraid of letting people down. I was afraid of not reaching my full potential. I was afraid of just being a loser in general, and that actually did way more harm than good to me. Because whenever I would have a bad day, let's say I wouldn't be productive, I would sleep in an extra 2 hours, right? I would get these thoughts. The fear would start to come back. It would say, "Oh, I knew you weren't good enough. I knew you didn't have what it takes." And it's like it put extra pressure on myself, and it made me be even harder on myself, which in the end makes it harder to do the things that you need to do. It makes it harder to succeed when you have that fear. And after I realized that the fear was there, I had to question myself: Why am I afraid? If God says to trust in Him and to work hard, then I'm going to get what He said I'm going to get. I'm going to succeed. There's no way I can lose. There's no way you can lose if you do what you're supposed to do. And once I realized that, I had to accept that. Like, I'm just gonna be okay. Like, you're gonna win. You're gonna get everything you said that you wanted to get if you do the right things. And bro, removing this fear of failure from my mind has made things so much easier, because nowadays, I have a bad day. I don't beat myself up anymore. I realize that I'm a human. I'm not perfect. I don't have to be perfect because God is perfect. And if I'm following Him, He's gonna get me there regardless. And like, I feel so much more free without this fear, because I know I'm gonna get there. I know I'm gonna do what I want to do. So whatever you guys are doing, remove the fear of failure from your mind. You don't have to be afraid to fail, because you're not going to fail if you do the right things. And that fear really is only leads to self-doubt, self-hate, and extra anxiety, all of which are going to slow you down, and they're going to be a weight that's going to stop you from moving forward.